Josie, back again for a crafty Saturday project. I was making a list of all the things that I want to get going for the Christmas season this morning, and also clearing out some of the stuff that I had made over the summer and in the fall. There wasn't a ton, so that's a really good sign. Anyway, as I was doing that, I was prepping all the things that I need to complete some of the projects that I'm working on, and one of them is some Christmas planners. So when I make a planner, I always have a pocket at the front for goodies and then a pocket at the back. Sometimes I will do a cardstock here and put a pocket in, but anyway, when I sell one of the journals, I like there to be some goodies in there for the buyer to use, and I try to do that in the most affordable way that I can. So in here I like to have note paper. These are some label stickers that they can use on the dividers. There's usually a few little quote cards that they can journal on. But one of the things that I really like to include is note paper, because we all, you want to jot something down really quickly before you actually enter it into your book, and this is just a really good way to do that. But to keep costs down, to be able to have the journals be affordable for the buyer, I like to make my own ephemera to put into the pockets. So in the last video we did some ephemera cards using magazine papers, but today I'm just going to teach you really quickly, it's a quick video on how to make your own notepads. Now of course you can just jam in, some plain paper, but it's so much cuter if they can have a little handmade notepad in there. So it has to be something that's quick, simple, and that I have the ingredients to build on hand. So that's what we're gonna do. So you can see again, the inside has the pockets, but I wanted to be able to add a notepad in there. So that's what I was puttering at this morning, and I wanna show you some of the ones that I've made. So all it is just some note paper, and I just staple a cute little cardstock topper on there to kind of personalize it. Now, you can make it as complicated or as easy as you choose. These ones are super simple, takes me only a few minutes, and I just think that that looks so much more finished and professional than just throwing the note paper in by itself. So before further ado, we'll just hop right in. So I have a bunch of cardstock and patterned paper that were scraps, and I just cut them all down to one size. I like to use these for journaling cards. I'll put journal or cardstock on the back and line it, and then they can write on there because I can put little quotes and stuff on the front. However, these are perfect for this project. So this is note paper that I've already cut down. All it is from a notebook that I didn't use anymore, a little spiral notebook. You can pick these up for like $1. So they're very affordable, and look at how thick this is. That would make a ton of notepads. So I've already cut these ones, but I'm just going to quickly show you how to do it on your own. So all I did here was rip these out of an old spiral notebook, where you write on the first few pages and then just kind of gets lost in the shuffle. I had them left over from back when I was a Girl Guide leader, and they're just sitting here taking up space, so I thought I need to come up with something to use them for. So there you go, I just tore out some pages. It's not very pretty. Then I just stick those pages into my little photo cutter I don't worry too much about measuring the size so long as I'm getting all this ugly stuff off the edge. And there you go. And now look at that. You've got a cute little list. So we'll do the other one. You have to put a little oomph into it if you're cutting a lot of pages at once like I am. Okay, so there we go. We've got our papers and we're ready to turn them into a list. So now we'll take one of the cards. Ooh, this is fancy. Let's do this one. This card measures 4" by 3". So I'm gonna cut it and actually make 2 out of here. So our papers are just under 4". So this width is perfect, but the length we're gonna trim down because we don't want it to come down so low that it covers up half the lines on your sheet. It just has to be just a little decoration at the top. So we're gonna half this. So it's at 3, so we are going to cut it to 1.5. So there we go. Now you could score this down the middle if you want to, but it's really easy to fold. So I'm just gonna go ahead and eyeball it there. So there we go. Now we'll do a little fold on this one. There. And then you can just take your scoring tool and just run it for a crisp edge so that it doesn't pop up. Okay, so now we've got our list topper. I don't know, we don't need all this, maybe half. Then all I did was use my stapler. So you can easily punch holes in the top and then tie it with a ribbon. That would look really pretty too. In fact, we can give that a try too. But for this list, I just did 1 staple in the center, and there you go. You've got a cute little list pad, grocery store, phone numbers, whatever. And the nice thing is that it's just the perfect size to tuck right here in the front pocket of the journal. And then they have something that's a little bit more portable. So now we're gonna try one by punching holes and tying it. Just have to grab some string. Don't judge my string basket. I know it needs sorted out, but honestly, I just haven't found a system that works better than this. I'm a visual worker. I need to be able to see my stuff. So by using this big bin, I can just kind of paw through it whenever I need to. So we're just gonna take some brown twine here. Okay, so I think the trick here is just gonna be trying to have a steady hand. So I'm just gonna hold it with one hand, and then I'll punch it with the other. So here's my hole punch. Again, nothing fancy, it's just a regular hole punch. In fact, I have lost the little protector that keeps all the little confettis in there when you're done, but it still does the job. I think it's perfect, but it's not bad. And the nice thing with anything handmade is generally the buyer is not looking for perfection, they're looking for unique, something that everybody doesn't have. So now we'll just thread it through the holes. If I can get my hands steady. There we go. Now we'll tie it. And you can give it a try yourself. You're not working right along with me. Chances are you have a ton of those little notebooks lying around like I do. Some of them are just cast off. You can definitely use loose leaf paper, just cut it into a smaller size. And in fact, with loose leaf, you could do the tall list pads. Really, it's endless. The ideas are endless. So there you go, cute little list. So before I came on video, I had made all these ones using the stapler, and this is probably 5 minutes of work. And now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I thought I had another one. Anyway, at least 9. I have 9 minimum of these little pads ready to go into a journal. Minimal work. And actually, you know what? These would make great little stocking stuffers on their own. So, thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.